the way the Torah phrases certain rules teaches us a lot of time what stands behind them, what is the idea behind them, what's going on behind the scenes. And regarding leprosy, the nega tzarat, the Torah twice, in the past parsha, previous parsha, and in our parsha, relates to it, to a person who's dealing with it in the passive way. It says if a person nega tzarat ki tiyeh be'adam vehuva el hakohen, he has to be brought to the kohen. It seems like he's schlepped there. It doesn't only say he has to go, it says he's brought to the kohen. And the Chazal learned from that he has to be brought even be forced to go to the kohen. And the same way in our parsha, even the process of getting out of the tzarat, of purifying oneself, zot tiyeh torat Metzora b'yom ta'orato, on the day that he has to purify himself, vehuva el hakohen, he has to be brought to the kohen. What is behind this phrasing of the Torah? I think it's very simple. Is that a lot of times when we have symptoms of something that's wrong, we tend to just brush them away or just not look at them. We don't want someone else looking at it. We don't want to receive criticism, not from ourselves and not from other people. And a lot of times that prevents us from actually delving into it and solving things from the root. And that is what the Torah says. That if you have a nega tzarat, you have to realize it's a symptom of something deeper. And that's why you have to get over yourself. Vehuva el hakohen. Even if you don't want to, it has to be seen to, it has to be tended to and looked at in depth and to understand where it's coming from. And that way, it can be dealt with on the negative side. In our previous parsha, a person has to be sent out of the machaneh and be secluded, and also in purifying oneself and going through, it's a whole process. You can't do it just in 2 seconds. Yeah, vehuva el hakohen, even if it's a hard process. And that is, I think, a parable. Nega tzarat is a parable for a lot of things we're dealing with, also on a national level, unfortunately, with the terror attacks in the past day and the past few weeks, and also with other issues that we're dealing with. It's not enough just to solve things on the surface. The Torah says a person cannot just cut off the hairs that are a symptom of the leprosy. If you take away the symptom, it doesn't solve the problem. We have to be able to look at things in depth and be able to understand where things are coming from. And only if we face it without fear, only then we'll be able to advance. It'll be maybe a hard process. We'll be able to solve things and make things better. Shabbat Shalom.